Release the Snyder Cut hit epic proportions this Sunday. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to Strong Arm Flix. I'm your boy Tflame. This is episode 4 of Strong Arm Flix. So Sunday, the Release the Snyder Cut movement reached new heights we could have never imagined. And support from the cast and crew and none other than Zack Snyder himself came out one by one to support at RT Snyder Cut in the fandom on Twitter. The event started at numerous hours depending on your time zone. And let's recap what happened. Okay, so first, Wonder Woman came out and dropped a never-before-seen picture of Wonder Woman from the Snyder Cut wearing a dark jacket and hashtagged Release the Snyder Cut. It gave the movement a huge boost. Gal Gadot has never came out before and openly supported the Release the Snyder Cut movement until the other day. Under her post on Instagram, Jason Momoa also jumped on there under her Release the Snyder Cut comment and wrote, "Yes, mama." Gotta love Jason Momoa. Pride of Gypsies, he's on Instagram. You guys should give him a follow if you ain't already. Then, when the movement didn't seem like it could catch any more traction than it was already doing, it was just on fire. Zack Snyder himself finally came back to Twitter after years of being absent from all the hate and backlash from BVS. He retweeted Gal Gadot's tweet and said, "This ancient Amazon warrior can't be wrong," and retweeted her picture from the Snyder Cut. And it just boosted the fandom even more. And then we were around like 400, 500 some thousand tweets worldwide. It was trending like number 2 or number 3 at the time. And then out of nowhere, Ben Affleck came out and hashtagged Release the Snyder Cut and gave the movement another big boost. Wow. Just Ben is also never came out and openly supported the Release the Snyder Cut movement until the other day. Until Sunday. You know, it's just wow. It's just every DC fan dream come true. And it's just, you know, it's just wonderful to see the cast and crew coming on so strong to help support Zack, his vision, go against the foul shit that Warner Brothers did to him. DCEU for life. Let's get the goddamn DCEU back on track and back where it needs to be. I watch Marvel myself. I'm happy for the Marvel fandom. They got their end game, you know, and now they're moving into another phase. That's great. I have nothing against them. But you know what? Can we have our goddamn fandom now? Can we have our goddamn DCEU? Can we please? And I think we're going to, guys. I think we're fucking finally going to. So then Zack Snyder retweeted a picture he dropped the day before of a never-before-seen shot of Ben Affleck's Batman holding a guy with his arm twisted behind his back, interrogating him, and dubbed it, "Neither Can Batman." So it's a picture of Batman, and it shows him holding the thug down. He's got his arm twisted back. He's interrogating him. He dropped it actually the day before, but he redropped it because Ben Affleck didn't have a picture to drop. And he put, so the first post he put, "This Amazonian warrior can't be wrong." And then he retweeted this and put, "And neither can Batman." Just fucking amazing. We all were fucking just mind blown, you know. And then of course Ray Fisher himself came out and he posted on Instagram another never before seen shot of Cyborg from the Snyder Cut, and it's a picture of Cyborg on the football field wearing his football helmet post accident, still fully human in his younger days on the football field, right leading up to the events that caused the car accident that killed his mother and damaged his body so bad. He also jumped on there and wrote, "Release the Snyder Cut." And then he deleted every fucking thing from his Instagram account but his Release the Snyder Cut picture and post. Just, man, I fucking, you know, I just love the support that the cast and crew are giving Zack Snyder. He deserves every bit of it. They know that he had a vision. They all signed on to do his vision and not this fuckery that Warner Brothers pulled out of their ass last minute, thinking that the haters outweighed the fandom. And as this goes to show, if it proves anything, they made the wrong choice. They made the wrong call. No matter what you make, there's always going to be critics. It doesn't matter if it's a masterpiece or fucking not. Look at Joker. There is still plenty of people that say that the movie was too violent, or say that the movie wasn't a masterpiece, or that the movie is insensitive to to mass shootings and all kinds of shit. No matter what you make, there's always going to be critics. And you just can't let the bad outweigh the good. So anyway, then after that, David Ayer came out. Not long after that, David Ayer came out. And you know David Ayer, I talk about him all the time. Released the Ayer cut. But anyway, David Ayer came out, and he also wrote and hashtagged release the Snyder cut. There you go, David. It's about time, man, and thank you. We the fandom, we fucking appreciate it more than you know. It's just what happened to him and Zach. They were building a unique universe, and it just got destroyed before they could even get it off the fucking ground by Warner Brothers himself. Now, granted, all the people that were there, that were in charge, that were making them decisions at the time, they're no longer in positions of power. Most of them aren't even with Warner Brothers at all anymore. So moving on. So the next thing that happened was then Dave Bautista, you know, Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. He plays Drax. He came out and he wrote, release the Kraken. I mean, release the Snyder cut. I won't say that I've seen it, but I won't say that I haven't. And release the damn Snyder cut already. All right, Dave Bautista, you the man. I like Dave Bautista, man. He's a cool guy. Is it a coincidence that he's on board with Zach filming Army of the Dead right now? I don't think so. But you know what? Hey, man, that was awesome with Dave Bautista. There was also lesser known Hollywood stars, Hollywood directors, comic book creators, and all kinds of people that also came out that are lesser known, that also came out and helped support the fandom and hashtag release the Snyder cut. But you know, that's the gist of it. That's the gist of it. And the movement reached #1 trending world fucking wide. With last time that I checked, with over 770,000 tweets worldwide. Wow, that's just fucking amazing. And this Snyder Cut Twitter Blitz is just turning into something just incredible, to say the least. And also, I woke up this morning, and there is two to three different news outlets, actual decent-sized news channels, reporting on this event, and also talking about the release the Snyder Cut on the news right now, talking about what happened to the director, talking about the outpouring of fans, and just everything that happened, and it's fucking amazing. This shit went viral as fuck. This is exactly what the movement needed. Warner Brothers can no longer hide from this shit. This shit is gonna have to be addressed. The Snyder Cut is definitely gonna come out. It's not a matter of if it comes out, it's a matter of when. But this right here, this hopefully will not only get the Snyder Cut released, but make Warner Brothers rethink about what their prior CEOs and suits did to the DCEU. Hopefully, this will make them reconsider what they've done and bring fucking Zack Snyder back. Let them finish what the fuck they were trying to do. Because obviously, what they're not saying that the movies they've made since then weren't good. They are good. But there's no need to try to act like that the Snyderverse, that the OG DCEU, that Jared Leto's Joker, all these actors and people, Will Smith, fucking Ben Affleck, they're all getting fucked. Henry Cavill, our Superman. We still ain't had a fucking Superman movie. Look how long it's been. Jesus. This, I think, is what we needed to bring this shit home. And I just want to say good job to at RT Snyder Cut. I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to. They're doing some amazing shit on Twitter. The fandom and the movement is just on fire. Like I've been saying, they're just doing their thing. And if you want to be a part of this noble cause, you can hop over to Twitter and go to at RT Snyder Cut. And give them a follow, give them a retweet, a share, all of that shit. This is Strong Arm Flix. I'm your boy Tflame. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what you hear, like what you see, please smash that subscribe button, ring that bell. Till next time.